If you think your last will and testament protects your family, you are operating on 20th century rules that no longer apply in 2026. Right now, thousands of American families are about to lose up to 40% of their inheritance to a tax cliff that most people didn't see coming. A will doesn't stop probate. It doesn't lower your taxes. And in many states, it's practically an invitation for the government to take a seat at your family's dinner table. Today, I am going to show you exactly why a will is the minimum, but a living trust is the must. We're going to break down the math, the new 2026 tax exemptions, and the one mistake that can lock your house in court for 2 years after you're gone. Let's start with the word no one wants to hear: probate. Most people believe that if they have a will, their children just get the house. That is a myth. A will is simply a letter to a judge asking for permission to distribute your assets. In 2026, the average probate process in the U.S. takes between 12 and 18 months. During that time, your assets are frozen. Your kids can't sell the house to pay for expenses, but they can keep paying the property taxes and the lawyer fees. By the time the judge signs off, 5% to 10% of your total estate value could be gone in administrative costs. A living trust, however, is like a private bridge. It skips the courthouse entirely. It's private, it's fast, and it keeps the lawyers out of your business. If you value your family's privacy and their inheritance, the probate tax is the first thing you need to eliminate. Why is this more urgent right now in 2026 than it was 5 years ago? Because of the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act sunset. For years, we lived with historically high estate tax exemptions. But as of January 1st, those exemptions have plummeted. This means estates that were safe from federal taxes last year are suddenly in the crosshairs. If your home has appreciated, and we know most American homes have, you might be surprised to find that you are now a taxable estate. A will does absolutely nothing to shield you from this. A properly funded living trust, combined with specific 2026 gifting strategies, is the only way to protect what you've spent a lifetime building. Here is the #1 mistake seniors make, and it's why many people think trusts don't work. They go to a lawyer, they pay $3,000 for a fancy binder, and then they put that binder on a shelf and forget about it. This is called an empty trust. A trust only protects what it owns. If you don't change the title of your house, your bank accounts, and your brokerage accounts into the name of the trust, you still have to go to probate. It's like buying a safe and leaving the jewelry on the nightstand. In 2026, many families are finding this out the hard way. Let's look at the checklist of reality. 1. Privacy. A will becomes a public record. Anyone can look up what you owned and who you left it to. A trust stays private. 2. Incapacity. This is huge. A will only works when you pass away. But what if you have a stroke or dementia? A will is useless. A living trust has a successor trustee, who can step in immediately to pay your bills and manage your care without a court-ordered guardianship. 3. Control. Do you have a grandchild who isn't great with money? With a will, they get the cash all at once. With a trust, you can say, they get 20% at age 25 and the rest at age 30. You rule from the grave in the best way possible. I want to share a tax secret that saves my clients hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's called the step-up in basis. If you give your house to your kids while you are alive, they get your original cost basis. If you bought it for $100,000 and they sell it for $700,000, they owe taxes on $600,000 of gain. But if they inherit it through a trust after you pass, their basis resets to the 2026 market value. They could sell it the next day and pay $0 in capital gains tax. This single rule is why you should almost never put the kids' names on the deed while you're still living. So, is a will enough? For a small estate with no real estate, maybe. But if you own a home in 2026, a will is a gamble you're taking with your children's future. To help you navigate this, I've updated my 2026 Estate Shield Checklist. It's a free PDF that helps you determine if your current plan is 2026 ready. You can find the link in the pinned comment. Don't wait for a crisis to find out your paperwork is outdated. If this video helped clear the fog, hit that like button. It helps us reach more seniors who are being misled by old advice. In our next video, we're diving into the new Social Security COLA adjustments for 2026 and why your check might look different than you expected. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. Tell me in the comments, do you have a will, a trust, or nothing at all yet? No judgment. Let's start the conversation. I'll see you in the next one.